Alright. I've had my practice run. I kind of know what I want to say, what I want to talk about. And yeah, I guess it is a little bit hating on Activision and Black Ops 3 and Call of Duty in general now because it's become complete and utter fucking bullshit. But it's not just Activision I've got a problem with. It's the whole gaming community. As a whole, I have a problem with it. You know, the YouTubers, the developers, the publishers, the people that buy the game, me and you, I've got a bit of a problem with because we're the suckers that are getting fucked over. And we're kind of just letting it happen. We're kind of just bending over and say, yeah, fuck us on the ass and take our money. Because, you know, that's what we just are. Cheap whores that buy the games and no one gives a fuck if the game's good or not. Everyone just bends over and says, yeah, fuck it, take me in the ass. Why not? Because if you don't do it, another big company will do it for you. So you might as well do it. This game is fucking garbage.
Your stench dishonors my sinus.
Give me a second, I want to just turn down the volume a little bit, just in case it is a little bit too loud. I don't know, 4. The thing is this game is nowhere near as good as it should be. Why? Probably because it's futuristic. Yeah, I guess that's probably one of the major issues for me. I'm not saying everybody has that same issue, but I definitely do. I feel like it's too futuristic. It's the Call of Duty that no one asked for. A bit like the Resident Evil Outbreak 2 that we're getting, that again, nobody asked for. Nobody fucking wants it. But Capcom seem to think that, you know, we want it, so they're going to make it. So, okay, it's coming out, fuck it, whatever. It's coming out. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't know. I'll take a look at it before I want to buy it or not, but I probably will end up buying it. Because like everybody else, I like to get bummed in the ass. No. Anyway, let's get serious for a minute. The thing is, all these companies these days are having a fucking laugh at the common gamer's expense. The YouTubers, again, like the publishers, developers, not all developers and not all publishers, just you know the ones we're talking about. I don't even need to pick out names, you know the ones we're talking about. Fuck, it's just common sense these days. Is they're having a laugh at everybody else's expense. The YouTubers are more furious with than anybody else, mainly because they are gamers themselves. Even if they don't pay for the games because they get given them by the publishers to obviously advertise, but they are gamers themselves. If you sit and you play a computer game or you're making videos of, you know, games on YouTube, to me, you're a gamer. So your first and foremost thing should be 2 things: honesty and everybody that watches your videos. Not about how much money you're going to make, because if that's what's important to you, then you should stop making videos now. Because me, what's important to me when I make a YouTube video is the game I'm playing. I want it to be a good game. Obviously, I'm playing Black Ops 3. Ignore that. But, you know, I want the game to be good, and I will give an honest opinion of what I think the game is like. You know what I mean? Not just about that, but I'll be as honest as I can about the good points and the bad points of the game. I love the zombies. There are a few things I dislike about the zombies of this game, but I love the zombies. The campaign was garbage. The fucking multiplayer is garbage. And there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. But as a whole collective, as a gaming community, we can do something about this bullshit. Because it is bullshit what's going on. You got all these shit games coming out year after year after year, and people just swallowing it up. And you might say, well, some of the games were good, this was good, that was good, this was good, that was good. But the problem is it's not just sometimes, okay, the game is good. Yeah, alright, I can understand. There are some really good games that have come out. But what's all this bullshit about buying DLC, 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 DLC? Let me tell you something about DLC. Pound to a penny, that all the DLC that you will receive from any company you can think of already is being okayed by the publisher, so they know what they're going to make and what's going to be done before it comes out. So they obviously know what they're going to be selling. They're not going to be just making DLC at random, like, yeah, we'll make this DLC. Ooh, we'll go to a castle. No, I guarantee you that was already made and sorted before the game was fucking out. So they knew when they were going to release it and what it was going to be. So you've effectively paid for a half-finished game Let me go some doubles up. You pay for a half-finished game, but full price. And if you've not bought the season pass, then fair enough. But then you've bought the game for, say, 50 quid, and you pay an extra 40 quid on top for the season pass. You're paying 90 quid for a fucking game that realistically is finished before you get your hands on the DLC. It's finished. Realistically, you're paying the 50 quid you should pay, or 60 quid you should pay for the full game, which is all DLC and all map packs in one, gets split up. So again, you get taken for a mug. And this is what makes me angry. Is, alright, fair enough, some people don't know no different, some people do know, some people don't care. But I'm one of these people, I do give a fuck. I feel like if I'm buying a game, it should be one set price and that is it. They should not be allowed to sell more DLC for extra money. Because I look at it from this point of view. I paid you 80 quid for the fucking game. If anything, you should be selling me DLC for free to make me want to play your game a bit more, aka COD. You know, you should be selling me DLC for free because you want me to spend more hours on your game. You want your game to be the most played or whatever else you want it to be. You should be like thinking, fuck yeah, I can make more money. So what we'll do is we'll sell the game half finished and we'll sell the rest of it as DLC because fuck it, we can make more money. Why shouldn't we? Well, why shouldn't you? Well, a couple of reasons why you shouldn't. One, because it's not fucking fair. To be totally fucking honest. You know, I've seen a few YouTube videos and I've heard a few rumors about the way that people are treated, the people that make the games, the way that they're treated, the way they spend hours and hours of their life making games. Well, if all this bullshit DLC shit didn't happen and the game just came out as it was, I guarantee you they fucking probably would have more of a fucking life. Because when a game comes out, it should be finished and there should be no problems with the game. Right. Let me correct myself a little bit. There's always going to be problems with games. Always. You know what I mean? There's always going to be problems. For fuck's sake, there's problems in everyday fucking life. It needs to be fixed, you know? But when you release games with major bugs and bugs that you know of, and you're like, yeah, fuck it, we can patch it, you've got a problem. Everybody seems to think that the gaming community are a bunch of kids. You know, I'm sorry, I'm going to take a bit of a page out of Andrew Ryan's book from Bioshock and just say, the gaming community is patient. If you give us an honest date of when the game is coming out and what we're going to expect, we will either accept it or you'll find out that we won't. Don't give us this bullshit that, okay, yeah, well, it's coming out in November. Oh, it needs to be delayed. Okay, fair enough, fine, it's cool. But don't just fucking delay it because another game's come out. Oh, well, shit, well, that might impact on our sales. No, because any gamer worth his grain of salt will buy your game if it's good enough. They're not going to be like, well, fuck it, yeah, I'm not going to buy Rainbow Six Siege because Call of Duty's better. I bought both games. Both games are fucking terrible, I might add. Siege more than Black Ops 3, to be totally honest. I like both games for different reasons. I've always liked my Tom Clancy games, but yeah, Siege was complete garbage. Hoping The Division will be better. But the thing is I don't like the YouTubers, I don't like the publishers, I don't like the fucking developers and everybody that seems to be taking the piss out of the common gamer who spends 50, 60 quid of his hard-earned cash to buy the game and has to spend 40 quid more for fucking DLC. And furthermore, then sell broken games knowing that the game doesn't work. Warner Brothers bringing out fucking Arkham Asylum. Arkham Knight. That was a broken piece of shit and knowingly doing so. Ubisoft doing the same thing with fucking their lovely Assassin's Creed. Never been an Assassin's Creed fan. There's a reason why I don't like it, but I'll say one thing. If people like it, there's obviously a good reason why people like it, and I understand that. It does look like it's a decent game. It's not my cup of tea. It annoys me in certain things. But what annoys me is that they have the audacity, because that's what it is, you have the audacity to release a game that's fucking not even working, and knowingly do it and be like, yeah, fuck it. Don't worry about it. It's cool. And for me to speak to someone from Ubisoft and they were like, oh yeah, there'll never be a gaming market crash like back in the day because apparently there's too much money involved and too many people are involved, so it can't be touched. So basically we can release as many broken and shitty games as we want and you can't do nothing about it because you ain't got the bollocks to boycott us. You haven't got the bollocks to fucking tell us to fuck off. We've had enough. Well, sorry, Ubisoft, Activision, EA, and anybody else that fucking thinks like that. No, we more than have the bollocks to fucking do that. I think it's just a matter of when. Not how. This is gonna fucking happen. It's when it will happen. And it will fucking happen. And the day it happens, I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna fucking get my PlayStation emulator, and I'm gonna play Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3. I'm going to play some old school Resident Evil games. I'm going to play some old school Metal Gear Solid games. Games that came out and that were fucking finished and that were amazing to play. Something that will be like, you know what? I fucking forgot how great this fucking game was. Not be like, well, I'm playing Black Ops 3. It's a piece of shit apart from the fucking zombies. That's the only thing I like. Fuck knows why people come to this fucking day and age and they play games that are this shit fucking, I'm so fucking angry, this shit magnitude, because it is, you know what I mean, these games are shit, in comparison to their counterparts, the older games, and I'm not saying, oh yeah, nostalgia's blinding me, no, I hated Call of Duty, I despised Call of Duty, I never liked Call of Duty when I was playing Rainbow Six Vegas, never could be fucked with the game, but, they got me. But after playing Modern Warfare 2, the campaigns especially were fucking amazing. Comparing that to Black Ops 3 campaigns, I don't even know what the fuck is going on in Black Ops 3 campaign. To me, it is complete fucking bullshit. And that's the problem. You pay for these games that are just complete and utter shit, and you're blinded to the fucking truth that these games are gonna get worse. That's the funny part. It's going to get worse, not better. There was a petition recently I saw on Facebook where 150,000 people signed a petition for Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 to be remade. And Activision just completely fucking ignored it like it was a hot piece of shit in the middle of a fucking walkway. Because they probably will remake Modern Warfare 2, and they will probably charge you a fuckload of money for it, because, you know, it's Activision, it's what they do. Make money, fuck everybody else, fuck if our morals are fucked up, fuck if our game's a piece of shit, as long as we make money. And all I'd like to say, and this is a big open your eyes, guys, is to all the people that do YouTube and you sit there and you bullshit people to make money, fuck you. You don't deserve your YouTube fame, you don't deserve the money you've made, you don't deserve nothing, because that is what you've basically done, is sold out your own. You've sold out the people that watch you, the people that may respect you, all for a bit of fucking money. To the publishers, to the developers, and to the people that make games, get your shit together before it bites you in the fucking ass. I guarantee you one thing, and one thing only. It will bite you in the ass. No matter how much money you think is involved, no matter how much sway you may have with the YouTubers to give it good feedback and give it positive this, positive that, people are eventually going to shy up to this and be like, you know what, fuck this YouTuber, fuck that YouTuber, they just chat out their ass, and all they're in it for is them fucking selves and the bit of moolah that they make out of it. What you need to do, guys, is find a channel that tells it like it is. Whether you want to hear it or not, if they're non-biased to the fucking product that you're buying, at least you're going to get a more open-minded opinion. Which is what you need, not somebody saying, well, Activision's licking my asshole and giving me money, and indirectly or whatever, they're giving me my help that I need to make money, so I need to lick Activision's asshole, because it, you know, it's a two-way street when you're licking someone's asshole in the YouTube industry and the gaming industry. It's not a one-way street, it's a two-way street. People got to come together to fuck everybody else over. But here's the fucking thing, is we're the people that are getting bummed over. Me, you, and everybody else that listens to these idiots. And I understand that these people are very influential. They're actors. That's all it is. When you're a YouTuber, you're an actor. Some people put themselves, some people don't. But it's acting. It's acting in its core basis. Anyone can sit there and act like a fucking spaz and say, oh, this is the best game ever. A real man and a real woman will criticize a game where it is needed. That is the fucking difference between a good YouTuber